What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be talking about a few new things that were leaked. There's not a whole lot of significant news today, but there are a couple things because there was actually a second wave of people admitted into the beta, the iOS users, and previously it was only Android users, so that's definitely something of note. So first off, definitely want to point out that there actually isn't anything outside of Japan at this point. There was a spoofer that got into the beta that lives in Southern California, and there was nothing placed around them. There was no Pokestops, there was nothing at all. No Pokemon, no Pokestops, no gyms, nothing. So another thing that was confirmed just recently, because there's actually people that are in the beta that are talking to some of the mods of the Sylph Road subreddit right now, and sort of figured out a way that they could leak information without actually being caught, because there have been a lot of people banned for leaking information. They get banned from Ingress and they get banned from Pokemon Go, possibly even into the future. So that's going to be a little bit upsetting for a lot of people. So the leaks have kind of dried up recently, but there are a few people that figured out ways that they could get the code that's put on the screen. It's like kind of laid over the screen in the beta, so they got rid of the code by like distorting the screen a little bit, so you still get the information, but it's a little distorted, so they can't be identified. So there have been a few more leaks, but not a whole lot yet, but I'd imagine in the next day or two we're going to get quite a few more leaks. So another thing that got leaked was that Pokestops are interacted with by spinning them. You like actually spin the symbol on them, and that's how you get stuff from the Pokestop. So it's probably working in a little bit of a fun way compared to Ingress, where you just click the hack button. So that's kind of cool. It's definitely not super impactful or anything, but it's just kind of cool. And now I want to get into something a little bit different. It's not exactly leaks or news or anything, but it definitely needs to be said. So, I was on the Sylph Road subreddit the other day, just enjoying reading all the comments and everything. People are generally pretty positive about the game over there. They've made a lot of really cool graphics and everything for it. Total props to that community. Guys, if you have not checked out the Sylph Road sub yet, check it out. It's really cool, and there's some really great people that work pretty hard on it involved with it. So definitely want to recommend them over everything else here. So there was someone on that subreddit that mentioned the other day that there's actually a whole bunch of people right now that are on just this hate brigade for Pokemon Go and the community around it right now, and that the Pokemon subreddit in general is just a pretty negative place, and me being the curious type decided to go check it out. Well, let me be the first to tell you that you should definitely not go on the Pokemon subreddit if you are excited about Pokemon Go whatsoever, because it is a really, really negative space right now. There's a lot of people just spewing really baseless facts about the game, like there's no combat system, or combat is uninteractive completely, or it's RNG based, or there's no actual trading, which I don't exactly know where that even came from, but I saw it multiple times upvoted on actual posts. So it's definitely there. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm not sure why that community has just started to hate brigade the game, but I think it probably has to do with the main game combat not being actually in Pokemon Go. And they all think that's a huge mistake, and then they think that the 151 Pokemon they're including is a mistake, that they want different Pokemon, they want all the Pokemon, etc. There's a lot of complaints against it right now there. It's really negative, and it's all, for the most part, baseless. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because there's definitely no reason to be super negative about the game right now. I know in some of my previous videos I've said I was disappointed about it, but that's just because I built the game up a lot, and obviously you guys know that from all my other videos and speculations I've made on it. But it's something that you can be disappointed in, but you don't have to go hate brigading for it. It's going to be a great game no matter what. It's just the degree of greatness is going to vary based off of the depth of the game, and when the game's spoiled, for lack of a better term, and it's not going to have the degree of depth that I built it up to be in my head, then obviously I'm going to be a little disappointed. But it doesn't mean I hate the game, and it doesn't mean that there's any reason to not give it a shot, which a lot of these people seem to think is the case. So I just want you guys to know that I'm going to be giving it a big shot. I'm going to be trying to make as much content as I can about it and with it, and just sort of making it the best I can, because no matter what the game is, it's still going to be an interactive Pokemon experience that's endorsed by Nintendo and by the Pokemon company themselves. So I'm definitely inclined to give it a shot. So I hope you guys are too. Hope you're still excited for the game. I didn't even know that this entire like hate brigade existed. I've been in like this closed bubble of happiness and just good vibes and stuff, and then I've just been made aware of this just massive group of people just hating it for some reason. So I just want to make sure you guys are still excited for it. Hope you guys are. Hope you're not being affected by these negative people that are really baselessly just hating the game. And I hope to see you back here for the next video. Till next time, guys. Peace. I think we're going to be getting some more information soon, guys. Super, super hyped. Hope you guys are too.